Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all.
Talk about it, be about it.
Yeah,
Talk about it, be about it. Talk about it, be about it. Talk about it, be about it. You can't talk about it unless you be about it. You want to talk about it, you need to be about it. If you like to talk about it, you need to be about it. You want to talk about it, then let's be about it. Welcome to Talk About It, Be About It with Pulling the Cord. Some call her Sister Soldier, some call her the Warden. Strong black sister with intelligent views. Who call it like she see it, this ain't the nigga news. We step in bigger shoes into 10 like Obama. This ain't about your sweet 16 or baby mama drama. There's issues on the table, y'all. More important than your D's on a label, y'all. Racism, pedophiles, black pride. What about STDs, the black church? Unity, hip-hop. And what about your family? Fraternities, sororities, light skin versus dark. Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement, and why your kids still can't play in the park. So don't touch the dial, don't change your station. Relax, we about to have a little conversation. Who knows, you might learn some real information about what's going on in the world. You heard? So let's talk about it so we can be about it. We gonna talk about it, we need to be about it. You wanna talk about it, you need to be about it. You can't talk about it unless you be about it. You wanna talk about it, you need to be about it. You like to talk about it, you need to be about it. So let's talk about it so we can be about it. Let's talk about it so we can be about it. Peace.
yeah, y'all.
Here I go.
I'll break your hip, make it hop to the hippie hop skiller. You slip, make you stop, crash your grippy, my shiller. Hit your bang with a bang. Bismarck is making boogie, spit a rhythm while you boogie the beat. Come on. You like what you hear? This is not a test. I'm MCing to the beat. And me, my.
Everyone, let me introduce to you Grandmaster Caz.
Hey,
What's up, man? How are you?
how you doing?
Good, good. Do you think as black people we ever gain power?
You know, it's gonna take a monumental effort for us to be in power, because for us to be in power, we have to unite. We have to be together. We have to all be of one mind and all be heading towards the same goal. And we are so divided. It's so much divide and conquer that it's been put into us, and so many things that we respect beyond what's really important that divide us. So basically, you know, it's us keeping us from being in power. We got to stop worshiping other people and start worshiping ourselves. Okay, we got to stop putting, you know, all this all this faith and all this trust and all this energy into other people's agendas, and start trying to follow, create, and perpetuate our own agendas. That's the agendas of us and our people that's going to get us out of this hole that we've been in for 200 years.
So I'm glad we lead to the fact of, making agendas for ourselves, starting our own stuff. That's why I want you to talk about what you're doing now, so our viewers, my viewers, talk about it, be about it viewers can get in contact with you and make hip-hop stronger, make hip-hop happen.
Well, I mean, basically, I'm not Martin Luther King, I'm not Malcolm X, you know what I mean? I'm a member of the hip hop community, a respected member, and I think I do have some influence. And all I can do is try to lead by example, and when I'm given opportunities to speak, don't be like, yo, check the show, shit, you know what I mean, we're gonna do, you know what I mean, because that doesn't help our people whatsoever, and it makes me look like a clown also. So, you know what I mean, the best thing that I can do is, have forums like this, sit down and talk about real things that are relevant to our people, and let our people see that the people that they look up to are thinking, and no more than just entertainment and making you laugh and making you smile and making you throw your hands in the air, you know what I mean? That's how we get your attention. But once we get your attention, it's about giving you something that you can pretty much, use, you know what I mean, in life. And it's not just for you, because if I give you the information and you run with it, then you're not just helping you, you're helping me, and you're helping our people. You know what I mean? And it just takes all of us. It takes all of us. The Montgomery bus boycott. Nobody would listen to black people. You know what I mean? Are you kidding? Get your nigger ass off this bus before I get these 6 white cops to come in with these sticks and bust you upside your head. Okay, that's what was the bottom line. Okay, even Rosa Parks, you know, taking that stand. Okay, yeah, that was a moment, but the fact that we stopped riding the buses, that's what changed policy. The fact that black people stopped getting on the bus and would walk to work or would find other ways to go to work, that's what they understand. Once they take a hit to their economy, that's when they respond. That's the only way you can respond to the masses, by hitting them in the economy. Stop going out on Christmas and buying up all this stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. Christmas ain't for black people. When they made Christmas, wasn't no black people involved in it. They didn't have us in mind or none of that. Okay, we weren't even people when they made Christmas. So why are we going buying and spending money that we don't have on a holiday that ain't even ours? Our holiday is Kwanzaa. You don't spend money on Kwanzaa. You make gifts for each other. But we're so caught up in the commercialism of the United States. We're caught up in their agendas, but we're not caught up in, what do we get out of it? What do we get out of spending all our money on Christmas? Okay? So we got to get our kids and ourselves and our people to get out of this. This ain't ours. This ain't for us. We're not getting nothing back out of this. You know?
And that's what I try to tell them, to wake them up.
Create a black Christmas. And then all black people support black Christmas. Watch how many things change with regular Christmas. Watch how many things change with white Christmas. Okay?
True, I
once
agree.
we take our money out of the economy, once we take our buying power out of the economy, that's when they'll start listening to us. That's when they'll start taking notice. Okay? But as long as we're going along with everything and listening to their radio stations and watching their TV shows and riding their buses and getting in their taxi cabs and going into their stores and buying their designer clothes and their designer this and this and that, we're going to be part of the problem and not part of the solution.
Thank you so much for saying that. I have a problem with a lot of our people out here not being vocal about what's going on, and that's why I get at them to wake up. So, getting to that, what are you doing these days? What are you up to? What are you, your future plans with the Cold Crush? Anything going on?
I mean, a lot of stuff. I keeps it moving, Belinda. You already know how long I've been doing this. And out of most of the members of my school of hip-hop, I'm pretty much the most seen or out there because basically I have to. I don't rely on other people to tell my story. I don't wait for people to call me up on the phone and say, hey, you want to do something? No, I go out and make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? It's about reinventing yourself and creating new opportunities that didn't exist before. For one, I started 2 clothing companies. Okay, the first was called The Originators. And I teamed up with this guy and I brought the pioneers of hip-hop to the company and had them do shirts. Give each of them a deal, a licensing deal, to put their images on these shirts, okay? And that's what I did for like about 7 people in hip-hop. And then I ran into another situation, another company called Sedgwick and Cedar. And this guy offered me a bigger stake in the company. And so once my agreement ran up with the other company, I jumped to this new company, Sedgwick and Cedar, and started that. And I brought all the pioneers of hip-hop to the company. And basically, the company is based on the birthplace of hip-hop, Sedgwick Avenue and Cedar Park. And we were doing flyer t-shirts, you know what I mean, the original flyers in hip-hop. We were doing brand tees of just the name, Sedgwick and Cedar. And each pioneer had their own t-shirt. Bambaataa has a shirt, Kool Herc has a shirt, Sha-Rock has a shirt, Busy Bee has a shirt, Melly Mel has a shirt, Grandmaster Caz has a shirt, Grand Wizard Theodore has a shirt. And that's another company that I started basically to just do more things in hip hop. I also have a bus tour, a hip hop sightseeing tour called Hush Tours that I've been doing for 10 years now. Okay, and basically we put people on a bus in Midtown Manhattan. These are people from all over the world that visit New York City for tourism, and we created a tour based on hip hop. And basically what I do is I take them uptown and I teach them about the culture of hip hop from the beginning up until, you know, the rap era. And, you know, along the way I show them different historical sites around the city and stuff. And, you know, it's entertaining, educational, you know, and it just keeps me giving my part. It's giving back. Because I think the first half of your life, it's about getting. It's about acquiring things, whether it's knowledge, whether it's finances, whether it's, you know, people, friends, whatever it is. It's about acquiring. And I think the second part of your life is about giving those things back, passing them on to other people. And I think that's the part of my life that I'm in right now. And so passing on my love, my passion, my knowledge of hip hop is one of those things that fulfills me. So the tour is what I've been doing for the last 10 years. I'm still recording, still writing, still still doing songs. I was on LL Cool J's last album for Def Jam, Exit 13. I did a song with Moby a couple of years ago. I was on Grandmaster Flash's last album, you know what I mean? Currently, I just did a song featuring myself, Kumo D, and Melly Mel. It's called Three Kings. It'll be out in a second. So, a lot of projects, you know what I mean? I keep it moving. I'm the host of the Tools of War Summer Park Jams, which is one of the, you know, most rewarding things that I do, you know, as far as giving back to old school hip hop. You know, we take the party back to the park, you know, every summer. We put the best DJs out there, you know what I mean? And it's about the music and the people, you know what I mean? And I've been hosting that for 10 years also.
That's my favorite. I love Katona Park. Everybody comes through. It's love, peace, and happiness.
No doubt.
I love it.
So, I mean, those are the things that's been keeping me busy for the last 10 years, the things that I like to get into, you know, moving forward. I like to do radio. I like to do, you know, maybe some movies. You know, I want to finish my book, which I've been working on for years. Every time I really, like, get ready to go hard at it, somebody comes out with a book. And I'm like, psst, let me just chill and wait till all the books come out. And then, my book will come out. So I'm still working on that. And, like I said, just loving this culture called hip hop.
I saw you. My mother and I was watching a movie like a month ago, and we heard your voice. Your voice is very distinctive, and so we was watching TV and we saw it, and we heard your voice and we were like, oh, that's Grandmaster Caz. And you were a judge. It was dancing, and I forget the name, but if you can remember the name?
Oh, of course.
I mean, you do, because you were in it, and it was really good, and you were the judge, and you were judging battles with dancing, which I love. Well, it was a good movie. Actually,
I was the host. I was the host for the big battle at the end of the movie. The movie was called Step Up 3D, the third in the series of those dance movies, and one of the guys, well, the director of the movie came on a hip-hop tour, and he saw me on the hip-hop tour, and he was like, listen, I'm doing this film, you know, and this and that, and I need an announcer, you know what I mean, and I think you'd be great for it, and then that's how I got the part. So I went and I filmed my parts, you know what I mean, and a lot of people are just seeing it now, so I'm getting a lot of feedback from it now. I'm not the best publicist for myself. I mean, I do things and I don't tell nobody about it. You know what I mean? It just, when it comes out, people are like, yo, I saw you on such and such. I'm like, yeah, you know, I did that a while ago, you know, whatever. I'm just really not good, you know, at promoting myself. You know, I'm not like, yo, guess what? I got this going on and I'm about to do this and all that. You know, it's just about the work for me.
You're
know
humble?
What I mean? I guess, you know, people have said that, you know. I get my swag, you know, my little swag on, you know what I mean? And I start feeling myself every now and then, just like everybody does. But I think for the most part, I try to stay humble, you know what I mean? I'm really thankful for everything that I've achieved and all, whatever accolades, you know, I've been given. I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean?
Dame, MC's Delight 2000.